Arthur Clarke said, and I quote, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic." End of quote. Freeman said, and I quote, "Technology is a free gift from God. Apart from the gift of life, it is perhaps the greatest of God's gifts. It is the mother of civilization, arts, and sciences. A technology-driven industry can help enhance resilience to external shocks and create long-term development opportunities. The technology-driven industry can help Nigeria improve various sectors like agriculture, infrastructure, and manufacture, which could lead to great efficiency and productivity. The technology-driven industry can help Nigeria integrate more deeply into the global economy and participate in global trade." But before I take the stage and launch it,
according to the popular saying, "Do not put your eggs in one basket," which emphasizes on diversification, and Nigeria should explore more beyond the oil-driven industry.
oil was discovered in Nigeria in 1956 at Ogtv, Niger Delta region. The production of oil began in 1958, with Nigeria producing about 5,000 barrels of oil. Wow, that's massive. Oil industries have been the largest and most influential industries, generating about 80% of Nigeria's revenue. Do you think we should abandon that kind of source of revenue for technology that is just evolving? Forgive my manners. While I was walking into the state, I saw a number of highly distinguished dignitaries. And as a well-trained student of that prestigious school, Peace Foundation International College, I'll be delighted to give honor to unity by saying, "Good day, Mr. Chairman, sir, panel of judges, a great timekeeper, my co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. The personality standing before is worthy at attention, and I'm here to strongly oppose the motion that says Nigeria should shift its focus from oil to technology-driven industry. Marketing of oil and gas products, such as petrochemicals, fuel, gas, and so on. Why technology-driven industry is that industry that uses scientific knowledge to solve mass problems. Now that I've cleared the air, let's get down to business. Why did I say Nigeria should not shift its focus from oil to technology-driven industry? 1. Revenue generation. Let me give you an instance. Can a man stand without his backbone? Impossible. Oil is the backbone of Nigeria's economy. Oil industry has been the one generated about 80% of Nigeria's revenue. I am saying we should give in for this technology that is just evolving. Transition to technology without fully developing, without digital infrastructure, digital literacy, without destabilizing our economy, and even leads to unemployment. This so-called technology, they said technology is a gift from God. Who told you it's a gift from God? It is natural. It is man-made. So how can we rely on these man-made objects that just came up?
Oil, change is the law of life, and those who look at the past or present will definitely miss the future. Therefore, in revolutionizing the oil-driven technology sector, advanced technology, particularly automation and instrumentation, happens to be the transformative solution to the intricate challenges facing Nigeria. Why do we need a shift? Yes, we actually think we need it. Why do we need a shift? 1. Environmental degradation, which is often compounded with social unrest, will definitely lead to economic instability. 2. Nigeria was dependent on oil, make it vulnerable to the global price fluctuation. Expanding other sectors like the economic sector, like the agricultural sector, and the manufacturing and technological sector, make it a crucial reason for reducing our reliance on oil. 3. Environmental degradation and social unrest. Environmental degradation is often accompanied by social unrest.
You know that over 50% of Nigeria lives in the rural areas, and the digital infrastructure are confined to the urban areas. Do you think it will not be partial if it is only the people in the urban areas that benefit from technology? These people in the rural area, I don't know, the people in the urban areas are the only ones enjoying the benefit of technology. Why those in the rural areas keep suffering? Because this oil industry we are talking about can reach the rural area through infrastructure projects, employment opportunities, education, and so on. But technology is only confined to the urban areas. Thank you.
Before I dive into my points, my opponent said something the other time. He said oil can be extracted from the Earth's surface. But can we do that without technology? Technology has brought about various machines that can help to extract it from the soil surface. Now, diving into my point, Jacques Ellul said, and I quote, "Modern technology has become a total phenomenon for civilization, the defining force of social order, in which efficiency is no longer an option, but a necessity imposed on all living organisms' activities. Evidence have shown through research that over 40% of the businesses will die in the next 10 years if they don't figure out a way to impose new technologies into their various industries. Now, I would like to hand over to my supporting speaker. States in the year 2020, there was on the same point. The oil industry has we actually need a shift, and yes, it's the high time we need a shift, because the illegal diversion that is taking place in the Niger Delta is even one of the major reasons why we need a shift. Like the illegal transfer, illegal diversion, the pipeline vandalization taking place is really
I'm going to mention something about these oils. We are not benefiting much from it, and it made our economy stagnant or something like that. But do you know that, I don't think you have researched to that extent, that oil has been the 1% of the country's revenue, 75% of our exports, 50% of the government's revenue. And you say we should just abandon it like that and shift on technology for an uncertain digital trend. Nigeria is not yet in the position to compete globally in terms of technology. Countries like Venezuela, Algeria, Saudi Arabia rely on this oil as their major export product, and still they are doing better than Nigeria. In conclusion, we should not abandon oil. That is that, and we know that oil is the foundation, technology is the roof, and we know we cannot build a house from the roof down. Oil is that foundation we must build on. Use the strength to develop new industry without collapsing the old. I would like to hand over to
my opponent said technology creates opportunities for us, but during that we cannot also abandon this oil that have been sustaining us for years, for this technology that came from nowhere. This technology can also displace workers with relevant skills, lead to